Hello and welcome to The Broken Doll, and we're coming back tonight with this little gal here. She is going to, this is my oversized 27-inch Cabbage Patch doll. I got her from the thrift store. I took her price tag off. I think I paid something like $4 for her. Now, I just want to tell a little story about her too. When I go into a thrift store, I have a circle I do. I go around my whole circle. I start off at one part of the store, and then right away I hit the dolls right away. So right to the dolls I go. There's two shelves I look. There's one where they keep the bisque dolls, and I always have to look and wheedle in there because they put stuff on top of one another if there's a lot, and you can't see. So you really got to pull things apart on the shelf to see what the layers are and what's all underneath. And that's how I found my look-alike Kathy doll when I was there. Then I went over to another section where they had, well, I should be saying this, there's 3 sections for the dolls actually, but we'll talk about the next one. The next one is where they have the stuffed animals and other dolls, play dolls. And then if you go down another direction, there's where they hang the Barbies up in bags on pegs. So if you want to go down the peg section, you could I could start there, but I head right away to the shelf where the bisque dolls are. Then I go over to where the stuffed animals and the other play dolls are, and then I turn my cart around and start going down to where the Barbies are on the pegs, and then I circle around to another shelf, another peg area where they put a lot of sewing and whatnot, and just a lot of whatnot stuff. I picked up some pretty nice stuff from there from time to time. And more like it's more craft-like, but things that help me out in my doll world, and I don't have to pay the high buck for in the store. And it's just the odd thing I get from there. And then I make myself around to the infant clothing and see if there's anything vintage. It has to be vintage anymore, or I don't pick it up. That's just, I got a lot of everything right now, so I'm just being really particular what I'm bringing into the house. And even some vintage stuff I am leaving behind because I've seen it and I've got it pretty much. I brought home duplicates actually of some things, not all things, but some. And then what I do is I do it again. I go around a second time. It was on the second time that I found her. Now, this was either in someone's cart and they did some thinking and thought, I don't want it now. Thought I did, but I don't. Or they restocked the shelves. I've seen both happen because I do it. I will pick up a number of things and place them in my cart because you know if you leave it behind, it may not be there when you come back. So I will put in my cart and I do what I call the think about it. And then I'll go back and put things back if that's the case. And that person will say, well, why wasn't that there when I was there? Well, it's because I put it back. They don't know that, but that's what happens. So that's how I found her. Because when I went into that section, this was not in there. I root through everything. And it was the second time I came around, there she was. This doll was sitting there. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's huge. And I didn't really get a good look at her tag or anything. I was just excited about her size and everything. And I knew I had something that was different, maybe rare. And as I'm finding out more and more, they are rare. Rare doesn't always mean that they're pricey. Sometimes it does. I don't know what she goes for. I haven't got a clue. But it seems to me more and more as the research is going on about her that she is a rare find. Especially that she's number 9 out of 190 dolls. So how did Tammy wind up with one? I don't know. Sometimes I question things like that. But it happens. And it will happen to you. It will happen to the next person. And you just find that find. It just lays in your path and there you are. It's your grab, you know. So you take it and you run type of thing. So she's not your typical Cabbage Patch doll. She's 27 inches tall. She's a big girl. Not necessarily heavy. Awkward maybe to hold on to. But she's not, you know, heavy at all because the way they're made with light materials and everything and stuffed very lightly. But we're going to dress her now after all that talking, and we're going to get her ready for fall. I've been getting a lot of my dolls ready for fall right now, and so time for her to get her clothes on. Let me see what you're seeing. Maybe we can come. Oh, you can't see a thing with her, so we're going to scooch up a bit here. There we go, and we'll get her in there. And you can see as I watch me as I dress her. Now I did pre-try a lot of this on because of her size. I'm not sure of it right now. I wanted to make sure that everything was going to fit her. And I didn't have to go running away from the camera looking for stuff, which I'd hate doing. I like to make sure I've got everything I want. And now I don't know how to, they say that she can be cleaned. I've heard some people just putting these dolls right into a pillowcase and you know, they wash them right in the wash machine that way. I guess you could do that. I'm not going to do that, just because of the fact of her age, and I don't, and she's lost some hair since I've had her. Some of her strands have fallen out. I'm going to put on this nice dress here. It's made by Log, L-O-G-G, Label of Graded Goods, made in China, by M&M. There we go. So, I picked this dress also up at a thrift store, and it's been hanging and no one's been wearing it, and I seen it and I went, you know what, that's a nice fall dress for her. Let's put it on this nice little red and white dress. It's got a nice look to it for the fall, nice red. We'll get your hair out in a minute. She's got her leotards on. It's getting cool here. Now today was kind of on the warm side, but we've dropped quite a bit from August to now, of course. We're heading closer into October soon here, so of course the weather's going to change. Our Thanksgiving is coming up in the middle of October, somewhere in there around the 14th. I haven't checked the date yet when it is, but it's coming up soon. That's why you see all the fall paraphernalia out here right now, because I'm getting ready and I'm pulling out my dishes and all that wonderful stuff is going to be coming up. And is that all? Oh, there's a third button. Alright. Color looks really nice on her with her brown hair and everything. So let's put her like this. Oh yeah, that looks cute on her, doesn't it? Now, one other thing we have, well, it's not just one other thing. I have Cabbage Patch shoes. My aunt up north, she sent me a box just full of Cabbage Patch shoes. I've also found them here and there on my own treks from the thrift stores and whatnot. These do fit her. If you squish her feet into them, she seems to be able to wear, well, we'll just put her down for right now. She seems to be able to wear the Cabbage Patch shoes. So I'm going to put her feet into these, her one foot into these shoes. Into the shoe. Put her foot in the shoe. There we go. So it seems like they kept her foot pretty close to a regular Cabbage Patch size, because they fit and they don't look too bad on her, and they're Cabbage Patch. So there we go. Now we're going to get her hair done. We're going to do up her hair just a bit. We got a few little additives we're going to add to this. Oh, come on. I need something for her back to sit against. I don't have a whole lot here. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Okay, so anyways, we're going to, there we go. Maybe that will hold her. Now this here can go. How did I do that? I had this in her hair just trying it out. It worked the first time. Here, let me just try doing it on my own here, getting it in her hair. Don't want to break it because it's, you know, it's that funky plastic that doesn't want to. Okay, let me just lay her down. Maybe that'd be the better way of doing it. I did put it in. Oh, there we go. All right. I know I had it in her hair. She looked pretty cute. Now let's get this. Well, that's not quite how I had it though. There we go. Maybe I can get it. I want to see some of it there. There we go. Oh, she's got a mop of hair. There we go. I'll get that down. There we go. Right into there. There we go. Looking pretty cute. Then I got a couple other little things here. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, I got these nice little bows. Just grab some of her hair here. Put these in her hair. There we go. Oh, that looks cute. Oh, that looks cute in her. Yeah. And one more. Well, she just does not like to sit. She's not a sitting doll. She's a slouch doll. Okay. Get these. Maybe she had pigtails right here in her hair to begin with, so who knows. Here we go. And one more twist to it. I know you'll probably not be able to see this since I adjusted the camera, so I will show you in a second what I'm doing here. putting in some bows in her hair. There we go. Just getting to show her off. Okay, let's see. Let you see what I've been doing to her. There we go. So now she's got her hair pieces in. She's looking pretty good here. I think she looks cute. Just dressed so funky dunky doodle. Look at that. Oh, look at her. She's just looking so much better than just being on her own naked like that. So anyways, there she is. I think she looks pretty, pretty, pretty. You know, and I'm pleased with her. For being such a big girl, she does dress well and show well. So anyways, if anybody ever hears of these 27-inch Cabbage Patch, leave a comment down below if you have. I haven't, so now you have. If you haven't, you now have. You now know there's 27 inches out there. And they came out with the boys first. The boys came out the year before, then the girl. The girl's next. That part I do know about. But other than that, that's it. So, and that was off a doll reference. They told me about that. Somebody told me there was 300 boys and obviously 190 girls. So they didn't bring on as many girls. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fall doll changing here. And got to give her a name. I don't know. Sally? I don't know. We'll figure out a name for her. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.